So how do I save materials on Aluka? On Aluka, you can tag any material to save it for later use. This includes all the individual materials, as well as searches and browses, measurements, and other recordings. So what is a tag? A tag is a word or a phrase that you use to describe material. It can be any word or phrase that can be used to recall the material later. Aluka lets you add tags to materials and to save them for later use. You can save any material or searches or browses on Aluka. You can also save measurements and different views of images. All of this is saved for you in My Aluka. So how do I add a tag to materials? First, I need to log in. Once I log in, I can see my name in the upper right-hand corner. Then I find the material I want to tag. In this case, I really like these rock art images and want to take a look at them some more later. So, from the results list, I can see the Add Edit Tags option next to the viewer. I click Add Edit Tags. I am taken to this screen. I can see the material title. I can see the tags field. Here I enter as many tags as I want. If I want to enter a phrase as a tag, say a name for example, I just type it in. If I want to enter multiple tags, I simply separate them with a semicolon. Now tags can be used to organize your research. So, if I'm a teacher and I want my students to view these tags, I can label them by the name of the class. For example, History 202. So for this example, I enter History 202. Below tags, I can see all the tags I have used before in my tags. If I want to use one of these again, I simply click it. Notice that the semicolon was automatically added for me. This saves you a little time. Below my tags, I can see the comments section. Comments are entirely optional, but they can be helpful in further organizing your research. I like to think of comments as a sort of a notebook, where I can jot down any further observations I have on the material. In this case, though, I leave it blank. I click Save when I'm finished. I am taken back to the original results list. I can also use the tagging bar from any results list. If I am logged in, I click Tagging above the results list. The tagging bar will let me add or edit tags to many objects at the same time. This saves me having to add tags to each object. I can see the checkboxes next to all the objects. I can select all or none of the objects. From the drop-down More Actions menu, I can add any of the tags to checked materials, or I can remove tags if they have been applied. All of these options save me some time. I can also save a browse or a search in the same way. Saving a browse or a search is very helpful if you want to check back later on to see if any new materials have been added. I just return to the Save Search or Browse and I will be able to find the new materials. I can see the Save Browse option in the upper right-hand corner. I am taken to the same screen. Add tags and comments in the same way you did for your saved material. When finished, I click Save. So where are these saved? Everything is saved in My Aluka.